Are libraries of our age, in which classical publications fight fiercely for their survival, allowed to fit in a frame in which their fate and future depend only on the outcome of the rather uncertain and unequal combat? The experiment that has been conducted in a public library Vuk Karadžić in Kragujevac aims to determine whether the library, with its potential and capacity, can get actively involved in solving some of the problems of the community to which it belongs. This question is not new. However, so far the answer always came from the theory or from experiences of other people. We got the opportunity to experience it ourselves when our colleagues from the circulation department noted that the influence of some external factors have increased interest of our users for an alternative way of treatment and prevention, Tai Chi Chuan, and inform our colleagues about the phenomenon. Idea was created instantly. Let's address this issue. Colleague Vesna Lečić-Milovanović, who designed and implemented a series of programs called Embrace Life, the Culture of Living, was given the task to investigate this phenomenon. Modern man needs to expand the knowledge of his own health and therefore fight the disease in order to prevent it or alleviate the effects of its presence. That was how we got the increased interest in the popular literature in the field of medicine. Unfortunately, the library does not have sufficient resources, either financial or human, to be able to satisfy a wide range of our readers' needs. Besides all the standard services we regularly provide to our users, and besides 594 implemented programs and events, we have decided to step forward and make this experiment. First, we carried out the research and found out that the Tai Chi was recognized by the Ministry of Health of the Republic of Serbia as an alternative form of therapy and treatment, which ensured us that our users will not be harmed in any way, nor will the money be directed to purchase titles from the problematic area. The next step was taken in the acquisition department, which has succeeded in forming a still insufficient section of the library fund designated for this subject. Some of the titles were bought regularly, and some even purchased from private persons. When we notified the users, we realized that we would not be able to satisfy their needs and interests with our modest resources. Someone suggested organizing the reading classes to all interested parties in order to provide information timely, but the idea was soon forgotten as we came up with a better solution. Why not the Tai Chi in the library? Why shouldn't the library, as a resource of knowledge, become the place where this knowledge is not only read but can be acquired through the exercise? Our colleague Vesna, who has experience as an educator and a fitness coach, agreed to organize group work and to continue taking care of developing and acquiring new knowledge. In January of 2012, there was the first meeting at the library premises and the first public Tai Chi class in Kragujevac. The interest was great, and with every gathering, the number of the interested people was growing. The first group we recruited from the most avid readers. Then the information spread in concentric circles, and people brought their families, friends, neighbors. It was clear that we started something serious. As a library, we succeeded in something fantastic. We have taken knowledge out of the book and put it in people's lives. We did not pay attention to the acid comments of the elitist mind conservatives, who see the library as an untouchable temple separated by time and space. Nor did we want to show cowardice in hard times, when we remain buried in snow or with no heating. Gatherings of our users, fans of this technique, took place after working hours and in no way interfered with regular work activities at the library. When we exhausted the knowledge from the books, we dared to call an instructor and organize a seminar for the new knowledge acquisition. Of course, like all other libraries, we don't have the money, but if we had agreed to the fact that everything's about the money, we would have stopped working long ago. The instructor had modest financial requirements and was fascinated with the enthusiasm of our users, who provided a joint contribution for the instructor's services. New knowledge was acquired. New boundaries expanded. Everyday work continued with the willingness and enthusiasm. Experiment Tai Chi moved on. Library has become a gathering place for a creative, curious, and positive-minded group of people of different ages, where the old patrons bring new ones under the roof of the house where we work and with which we live. The question remains, to what extent libraries should be passive observers in these modern times? How to comply with strict and elitist academic standards, and how to move through life beyond this framework in which we are accustomed to see them. We believe that library no longer should be a place where we expect it. It has to fill the problem of the community, define it, and offer a solution to it. This time it was the Tai Chi. Tomorrow we will find another segment, more or less serious, and try to achieve some positive effect in its own frame. We fight, we open up, and we are prepared to receive the blow and to change the reality of the world we live in, so that knowledge stored between book covers could easily go beyond this framework for the benefits and joy of us all.